Good evening, my good viewers from YouTube. How are you doing? Hope your weekend is well. What the crap's going on? How about that? Yeah, like I said, hope you're having a good weekend. I'm having a good weekend. Had a lot of fun. Basically got to give you a quick weekend in the life of Heirs. Not like super exciting probably for some of you, but went out, did some running with the wife. Had little Heir in the stroller, of course. He's liking that. And then grilled me some shrimp and my wife some chicken for some tacos. Oh man, doesn't get much better than that. So, and then we had to make a run to the DQ to get a blizzard. You gotta end the weekend right, folks. You gotta end it right. Which I suppose I am, because now I got some Total War. So like I said, hope your weekend went well. I know for me it's always a nice chance to catch a break from the work week. It's funny because, I actually really like my job, but you know how it is. It's just always good to get a break from work and relax for a while, spend some time with the family. Never hurts. So Paris is looking to be in pretty good shape. I'm thinking about building the farms here at Dijon. Let's see. I used up most of my money, probably all that I can really do anything with. We need to end the turn. I got my prince, it's Prince Louis. He's marching towards some Portuguese cities. Got my merchants still moving on down towards Morocco and Moorish territory. Looks like I even have an assassin headed down that way too. Why not? Some of these factions may not be real pleased with me at the moment. The Holy Roman Empire and others act like they may all of a sudden turn around and declare war on me, which is a very real possibility, I think, at this point. Papal States has that inquisitor running around. Let's see, we got end of turn. Most advanced faction is the Byzantines. Noble life ends by natural causes, so a family member in the Bruges region. Is that where my army is at, I think? I think it is. We may have just lost the general in that army, unfortunately. Seigneur. Yes, we did. How terribly convenient. I've got a lot more family members here. I've got King Philip. Might as well get him out into some battle. If I get him killed, then
Ready and able.
I'm gonna try and siege out these rebels at Bruges. There's a few Holy Roman units wandering around here. Got some kind of sergeant spearmen here. I'm gonna go to the recruitment. Upkeep. All these have upkeep. I can't hire any more of the ones that have the free upkeep, I don't think. We got some rebels back here at Dijon as well. I just put one more town militia here. Just to get in someone's way, basically, if they try and siege my cities.
An order.
So yeah, there's a Portuguese castle and there's a Portuguese city here. I think I'm gonna go after this city. That is a pretty sturdy castle. It's looking like a pretty big one at Pamplona. Got these troops that I was bringing up here that I can use to replenish this army, and then I've got these knights I was going to bring over here to replenish this army as well.
Today's march ends,
Okay, let's take a look at our missions real quick, see what we got. They want me to crusade to Cairo. I can't afford to do that right now, and then they want me to 2 turns make contact with Papal States, which I don't think is going to happen. Not unless I had a dignitary around, Imperial Diplomat. There's like inquisitors everywhere. Here's an inquisitor, there's an inquisitor, everywhere is an inquisitor.
We save the finest goods for you this week.
Moorish merchant there. Okay.
Ready and able.
Still waiting. We made our moves. Got a little chunk of money that we could spend. See if there's anything worth spending it on. Not really. Paris may have something worth spending it on. Ballista towers. We might go ahead and... What's our next growth point? 24,000. Let's just go ahead and build the farms, and we can chuck some of the other stuff in as well if we need to. Get the church and the town hall and all that stuff built up. Got a Byzantine diplomat there. Let's go ahead and end the turn again. Let my merchants continue to move. I think the Holy Romans are going to attack me here. So I'll just ditch my crusade against the rebels up there and then come back here and start to threaten the Holy Roman Empire.
Our enemy lays siege to our settlement, mon roi.
Wonder if Milan's trying to backstab me too, because their little princess has been rolling around through here, kneeling around but not doing anything. Comes some Portuguese troops. They're going to try and bring in as many troops as they can. Wonder if they will attack me. No, Portugal didn't attack me. Their inquisitors keep going after my priest, which is pretty annoying. And they keep getting rid of my priest, which is pretty annoying. I don't understand why their inquisitors would be trying to execute my guys for heresy while I'm converting people to Catholicism. Well done, geniuses, well done. So, good grief. To train another priest. We can get another one up here too. Dingbats. Need to get an assassin out and see if I can deal with those inquisitors. 36% Catholic down here. What I'm gonna do though is take this agent and I want to start walking them. Yeah, it looks like gold right here. And then let's get these guys. So I've got the assassin headed that way because maybe he can help me clear out any other agents that are down there. There's slaves down here as well.
Très bien. I can travel no further today.
There we go.
D'accord.
Perfect. Alright.
I shall continue tomorrow, mon roi.
Oui.
Let's get these Sergeant Spearmen here so I can use them to
Combining your forces, Seigneur.
recoup my losses. So that ends up working out. Got all my Sergeant Spearmen replenished. I have a Knight unit here too. If we take these guys and move back just a bit, I can now join this Knight in here, and then we can use the Knight. And I've still got quite a few of the Knights left, so I'm just going to keep them around. And then as far as my cavalry goes, I should have recruited a cav unit too to bring up here. The Portuguese have a small force behind me here.
We would see you dead, heathen.
Talk is cheap.
We're gonna need to come back down here and push the...
Glory to mon roi.
Yeah, we got 8 turns to surrender, so they may attack me beforehand, but we can at least try and defend. Bring my armies back down and put some threat against the...
Where shall we strike?
Enemies here. I need to train some... Oh, we got those feudal knights. Those look pretty nice. Could hire some mercenary Frankish knights. And they have some mercenary crossbowmen. I think I'm gonna do that. Just for the heck of it.
Where shall we strike?
So this army's full on right here, ready to take on some Portuguese troops.
The Kaiser has sent me to deliver this message.
So you declare war on me. You want me to accept or you'll attack, or to give you 190 florins. I'm just curious to see what happens if I give you 190 florins.
It was useful.
So accept or we attack, and then you're going to attack. That is some excellent diplomacy there. So they have a bunch of mailed knights and only one armored sergeant. So all I have to do is keep their armored sergeant from busting the gates down or something, and we will actually win this battle. So this seems like it's a foolish attempt for the Holy Romans. Yeah, you can't dismount your cavalry on this game, so that means
Curses!
that
Some dog has opened the gate! May he burn in hell!
ah, the gate has been opened for our Imperial friends. Which gate's open? That gate's not open. There's some other gate open that I'm not aware of. What the? Didn't even give me a chance to deploy. What the stupid was that?
Capaduce! The enemy have the walls! Look to our defense or all will be lost!
I'm just gonna Shillatron in the town center where my guys will fight to the death. Let's actually move closer. The Shillatron should help against Cav and stuff, but it's not gonna make a whole big bunch of difference on the charge because my guys are so weak. Get all formed up. See if we can get over here before the rest of their forces get in. Okay. Are you running? There they go. Okay, we got some Sergeant Spearmen moving in. Those are actually going to be one of the bigger threats to me, and I'm not quite in position, so this is actually bad. Run, 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 run. If some of my men get caught, I'm just going to keep running. I don't want to fight these guys out here outside of the town center where my men aren't unbreakable. What's happening here? There's some weird clicking stuff going on. Okay, so the Sergeant Spearmen have come in. At this point, I'm just going to do some fast forwarding because this is going to be it's going to be a long fight. I don't even know how my guys will do versus their.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, their spearmen pulled back. Not really sure why. They were doing just fine. And all their guys are leaving the castle. Doesn't make much sense. It's okay, they can walk themselves around and get tired. That'd be preferable, actually. I guess the AI is glitched out here, so I don't know what the deal is. There's no timer here either, so I don't know what's going on with the AI.
Standard formation! Units! Units! From Skilltron! Standard formation! Spearman! Spearman!
Thinking about sending one unit up on the tower so I can garrison them, see if I can start getting shots at their guys. Because someone told me you actually do have to garrison your towers in order for them to work. You know, you all could have just gotten up on the wall, preferably. Okay, we're starting to get shots with the towers. So I guess the little flag above it means that I've got it captured. The pathfinding up here is not real great. Yeah, this tower should now be firing at the enemy horsemen. I almost think I may go ahead and just go ahead and get one more unit and bring them up here as well, because I may be able to kill the enemy like this better than any other method. Yeah, I mean, I'm already getting kills on these mercenary Frankish knights. These guys don't want to come out like into the top piece of the tower here for some reason. In fact, they don't even want to move over here. I have no idea why that is. So I actually may take these guys all the way over to this side. Yeah, the pathfinding on the walls does seem a bit screwy, at the least. I wonder if... no, the gate's still open. Even though I have these towers firing for me. And I'm getting a pretty fair number of kills on their cavalry. I don't know why the AI glitched out like this. I've not seen this before, but for those of you who seem convinced that it's a Rome 2 only problem, apparently not. These older games definitely had a few glitches in them, and you find them every now and then. Fortunately, I don't see this very often. I'll do kind of a combination of fast forwarding and stuff and just try and get these guys moved up, so... Okay. So look, some of my spearmen are down here on the street and others are up here on the tower. And then the towers were like going in and out of my control. Okay, can you get up here maybe? Like just do something rather than sit here in this awkward position? Some serious pathfinding issues, it appears. Let's just get my men on the wall, and then I'll try and make the next move along the wall. But yeah, with these 3 towers garrisoned, the enemy forces are going to be taking steady losses. Okay, looks like all my men finally came up. Alright, now can we go down here, maybe? I'd like to get all these towers garrisoned. Like, recapture the gatehouse as well. I'd like to move here, but my men just completely ignore my order. There we go. So I've actually got all the gate towers firing now. So honestly, I think we should be able to like just fast forward the enemy getting shot to death. I left one unit in the town square on Shilotron, just in case I need to hold out temporarily while I try and run more troops to their assistance. I don't know if that bodyguard's getting shot, but the units out here are getting shot. It's taking its toll. These mailed knights are getting destroyed, so this is a huge blunder.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
This is a huge blunder on the part of the Holy Romans. All I have though is one spear militia and Shilotron back here, though it's not a particularly powerful target. But I mean, the longer they just let their guys sit here and eat this, the worse off they are. So now their guys have just come in here. So I don't really know how that's going to help them either. It's funny how you can kind of hear it. Well, I hate that this is actually wasting part of the episode here. I may make it just a little longer for you because of this weird glitch out. Hopefully we can get in a good fight, like an open field fight with the Portuguese is what I'm hoping. Yeah, these guys are getting mowed down by the towers. Just like absolutely mowed down. Got towers firing away. Nothing's getting at the bodyguard, unfortunately. But if I can get these units killed, and then bring my guys down from the towers to just attack the general's bodyguard, we may be able to finish it. these units out here are getting beat up pretty bad. Of course, they'll fight basically to the last man. There is a timer, actually. I didn't know there was. We're halfway through it. Time is in my favor at this point. Looks like the arrows aren't quite as instant kill as they are on Attila.
We are being attacked.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good pile of Holy Roman troops out here. These guys are taking quite a few arrows and still living, though. Only got 2 there, 5 there. I'm gonna whittle these guys down just a little more to be safe, because I mean, I've only got town militia to help me. So I want to make sure that the enemy is very, very well bloodied before coming down from my safe point to engage them. Okay, so there's only 5 armored sergeants and a few cavalrymen. I think we'll be safe. So let's go ahead and take these guys out of Shilatron. Attack those mailed knights. I'm gonna bring my guys down off the walls and basically go out the general's bodyguard and see if we can pull him down. Okay. Looks like my men are going to actually come downstairs. That cav unit's now moving away from me. And then the enemy bodyguard's gonna run outside the gate. It's fine. Just get right back up on top of the gate, man. Okay. I don't know if the enemy cav here got a good charge or not. I don't see my men dropping like flies, so I'm gonna assume that they didn't get a good charge. So these mailed knights will actually not do too great in extended combat here. And it looks like the enemy's gonna go ahead and come from over here, so I'm gonna bring these guys down and we'll try and outflank the enemy bodyguard. Let's see, my spear militia here are holding their ground very well against the mailed knights. They've actually routed them already. I guess the mailed knights did not get an appropriate charge, so we should be able to get into the back of this general. And that's gonna be the key, is pulling down the enemy general. And since I have all spearmen, I think we'll be able to pull it off. So let's kind of watch my troops move through the street here. So even though they managed to get my gates open, probably with one of their agents, we're going to come through here.
Intervention by Almighty God, our military genius can bring us victory from this.
Oh no, I think we're going to actually find victory. Enemy general surrounded. His units will they'll start to collapse. So we're down to 40 men left in the bodyguard, 39. And the general's bodyguard is definitely a tanky unit. I think we should be able to pull it off, though. They're only down to 35 men, as long as my men don't rout. And they're eager right now. Yeah, the bodyguard's down to 25 men. So again, I'll just get up here, get close, let you all see some of the action between my town militia and this imperial bodyguard.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Now, if this bodyguard had the chance to charge my guys, then this would not go this way. That is certain. But because my men have spears, I think they get a small bonus versus cavalry. They are doing pretty well in extended combat versus these cheap spearmen. All things considered, from a numbers standpoint, they're certainly getting a lot more kills than my spearmen are. You can see those knights fighting valiantly on horseback there. The enemy general is right there. Little feathers on his hat, I think. Stabbing one of my men.
Grâce à Dieu.
There he goes.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart. The enemy flees the battle. Run, Montjoie Saint-Denis.
So we beat back the Holy Roman Empire army there, and if I push forward, and let's see.
Ja, the Reich can meet you.
All right, so the Empire accepted the ransom of their men. We'll push back hard against the Holy Roman Empire here. At least see if we can. Wonder if Milan is trying... Yep, Milan's gonna... Well, no, they're going after the... Yeah, Milan's gonna backstab me now too. Everybody said this would happen, and sure enough, it's happened. So out of nowhere...
We are besieged.
Portugal, are you gonna attack me, or are you gonna skulk around there? These inquisitors are driving me crazy. I mean, can we at least walk a little faster? Like, what's with the pompous anusry here, basically? Oh man, so they killed something. I don't even know who that was. Was it like the leader? He killed the leader of my army? Are you kidding me? That's it. That's it. Pope or no Pope, man, these inquisitors are gone. Where's my dang assassin?
Whose life ends.
Yeah, that's right. You get up here. We got some business to take care of. These inquisitors are finished.
Très bien.
Had enough of this crap. Crap on a stick is what that is. So where is it I can train the... Oh man, you guys are going to eat it. There we go. Give me another assassin, and it's time to inquisit the inquisitors. Had enough of that hog crap.
We march on our
Okay,
victims.
so we can have a fight against Portugal here. So they got some Jeannettes, some mailed knights, mercenary spearmen, more of their javelin men, and then they also have some dismounted feudal knights. What does this guy got? Just a couple crossbowmen. Let's go ahead and knock these guys out.
We have the dogs now. Attack!
Wish I had a little more cavalry to do so, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Got a pretty sizable army here. Let's start our deployment. I'm going to
Missiles!
group all my missiles up, put them there. Let's actually do this.
Assemble the troops! Assemble the troops! Group dismissed! Group dismissed!
Okay. That ought to be good enough. Let's put my heavy infantry here in the center.
Units!
And then we've got all of our archers and missile troops. We've got quite a lot of them here, actually. I'm just going to put them up front and let them really rain it down without any obstruction. Put my spearmen on the flanks. I'm going to take this extra unit of spearmen and just stick them back here and withdraw them from the battle as soon as it starts so I can save them for replenishment. And then we've got a couple of bodyguards. I'm just going to actually keep my guys here, kind of like this. Put my bodyguards on one flank. Let's go ahead and...
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Looks like the AI is going to hill camp. It's okay, it's something that I've done before. Alright, I'm gonna get my troops moved around here. Get ready to face the enemy troops. Got some Jeannettes there. I've got enough missile troops that we ought to be able to handle them, and then I'll kind of work my way up the hill. That's kind of cool. Whatever this is in the background, a big estate. It's looking nice. Go ahead and just kind of wheel around. Looks like it's raining just a little bit. I'm actually going to march like way over here. And then come up the hill and kind of get a better position to go against the Portuguese with. So I'm going to take my time and do some marching here. Yeah, I can get up on the hill from over here and then come at the Portuguese from a better angle. So just gonna have to give it a minute, let the fast forward work its magic. Don't really want to get my guys exhausted from running, so I'm just gonna walk nice and slow. Okay, got all my missile units. Those Jeannettes aren't really sure what they want to do. Yeah, the AI has effectively let me neutralize their high ground. That's perfect. What do they got out here? They're bringing up some peasant crossbowmen. I kind of think my archers may outrange them, unless if they're a little bit higher, they may get enough range boost to actually make it worthwhile. But I'm kind of hoping that my missile troops can take care of a numerical advantage over the Portuguese here. I almost think we might be able to march the Portuguese off their hill. Got here, peasant crossbowmen reloading. Okay, we're within range of a bunch of their peasant crossbowmen, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it out. My knights are taking some of the missed shots, so I'm going to move back because those crossbow shots are effective versus armor. And at this kind of range with no obstruction, I kind of think that my numerical advantage here should serve me well. We're already dropping peasant crossbowmen relatively quick. I'm going to keep my guys in the tighter formation, hopefully for better accuracy and stuff. And I mean, we are getting some pretty nice damage done to these peasant crossbowmen. My knights are no longer taking any casualties. I'm okay with my skirmishers taking a little bit of casualty. Their general is, or a cav unit of theirs, is moving up like it's going to charge my... Yeah, they got a general's bodyguard moving up all over me. Not gonna let that happen. I'm just gonna mob their bodyguard with everything I got. Let's take my guys off of skirmish. Okay, AI is just blitzkrieging me over here.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast,
Let's take all my missile units back here. Back to safety. Portuguese are gonna throw their infantry in against mine. Their bodyguard's dying quite quickly, and I'd like to just finish it off. Portuguese are just, like I said, they're going to just throw in the house here. So I'm going to do the same. Let's, yeah, get around their flank a little bit here. Peasant archers. Okay, we push them.
Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general.
Okay.
Now his men will lose heart.
That ought to have a pretty nice effect on the enemy here. They got some peasants attacking me over here. General's bodyguard is fighting to the death. I want to try and move some of my men around and put a surrounding maneuver on the Portuguese troops here. Getting hit by a whole bunch of skirmish fire. Let's get some of our missiles to return fire. Really, they brought another cav unit in over here. We're gonna have to... Well, actually, I think we're getting a nice break here on all the Portuguese units. Okay. My missiles are taking their toll on the Jeannettes. And then over here we can try and take down some of their javelin men. Okay. Yeah, their Jeannettes are going to be taking heavy missile fire from all my bows. You can see them. I'm surprised they're not dying faster than they are.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage. The enemy general has no honor. He flees.
So another enemy general has died.
Abandons his men.
And they've got some dismounted feudal knights coming in on me. I'm just going to again throw the whole house at them. See if we can rout them just by force of numbers here. We did. Wow, this bodyguard almost died. Let's pull him back from the fight and start chasing down some of the fleeing missile troops, peasants, all the other stuff that's running away from us. Some stinking mailed knights got into my archers over here when I wasn't paying attention. I'll just turn all my fire on them.
Badly blotted. They have lost half their men.
Go ahead and fire, archers. Point blank. $10 says you can get a hit. Yep, those mailed knights are gonna drop. They have some Jeannettes running away from me over here as well. Those mailed knights ought to drop to all my missiles. I'm just gonna focus my fire on them. Looks like all the enemy troops are running away at this point. Some more of their skirmishers right here that need to be run down. So yeah, this has turned into a full-on retreat from the Portuguese here. I may have to pull this army back in. Ignore the Portuguese for now and go deal with Sicily, though. I don't really know how I'm going to deal with all this stuff at once. It's a bit of a mess. I may see if the Portuguese are interested in like a peace agreement. Don't know if they'd actually keep it.
The enemy flees the battle. All of Christendom will be awed by our victory here
So
today.
we killed a lot of enemies there and took a whole bunch of them prisoners. Well, we might be able to get a decent ransom off of them. Oh yeah, we can get a nice ransom off all these prisoners.
You are wise.
Or I could execute them to teach them
Yes.
Ha! Portugal rejected the ransom, so I just put their guys to the sword. I guess it's my fault if they can't pay their own prisoner ransom.
Ready and able.
What do we got here? See, that's the thing though, is Italian spear militia is actually much better than one might think.
Ready and able.
Sicily, traitorous dogs. Or Milan, sorry. I need to get down here. If we can just punch through this Milanese army and come down here and hit Milan, should be safe. Got 6 turns. I'm just gonna come attack these guys. We're gonna have to attempt something here.
No further today, mon roi.
I can afford to hire all these guys, so why not? Hire up some mercenaries and go after them. Let's go ahead and end the turn and just kind of see where we end up at. Gonna be a while before I can get down to those resources. Stinking inquisitor executing one of my generals for heresy. What a bunch of horse crap. Yeah, Milan, you'll get yours. If you surrender, give me all your money, and maybe sacrifice that princess who's bowing there on an altar, then I will consider not utterly destroying you. It looks like Milan wants to attack me here. They've basically just got an absolute crap ton of militia, but Italian militia is actually quite good in this game, and I doubt that there's much I can really do to hold them back, but I'll go ahead and fight it and try. Cause as much damage as we can. My army's nearby, and we can always turn around and counter siege Milan.
Milord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and hold this turn of events.
We must act and hold this turn of events. Guess I agree with that. Yeah, I've got 2 spear militia to hold the town against Milan. That isn't gonna work. Go ahead and start the battle. Definitely want my towers to do as much shooting as possible. I doubt that I'll get lucky enough to burn any of their towers or their other stuff. And these guys with the ladders can actually run. And that Italian militia will actually do just fine against my town militia. But like I said, we'll get a few shots at the towers here. Cause a little bit of damage. Doesn't hurt. We've already killed 4 guys here. That's 4 or less Milanese units to deal with. Take everything I can get. The Milanese bodyguard's like standing right behind all this as well. It's either brave or quite stupid here. Gonna take a lot of fire in the process. There's no way for me to hold this. They're gonna break through the gates and get to the town center and
Our
everything.
enemy's ladders have reached the walls. It is time for butcher's work.
Actually thinking about going ahead and falling back. No sense in trying to defend myself here. The shadows are pretty cool for an older game. I like that.
Beware! The enemy... Our cunning foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. We must repel the invaders.
Okay, got my troops running back to the town center. Some of the Milanese militia have caught my guys here. My guys are wanting to stay up there and fight. Come on. Just ignore them. Ignore them. Disengage. Yes, I don't know why you're still engaging. I was thinking about just heading back to the town center here and going where our guys will fight to the death at this point. Okay, is there some reason why you're taking like the idiotically long way to the town center? Run!
Only intervention
wow.
by Almighty God. Our
Siege
military
pathfinding
genius
is
can
just
bring us victory from this debacle.
something atrocious here. A few of my guys stayed on the walls, and so my whole unit's just acting completely stupid.
Bon sang! The enemy are battering down our gates.
Well, then perhaps you should actually go to the town center, like I suggest. Nope, they're gonna take the long way. If the Milanese troops walk through the short way and get there before me, I'm gonna be pretty angry.
Bon sang! The enemy are battering down our gates. Sacre bleu! The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Alright, so looks like Milan is going to get through my gate here. There's going to be so many wars going on at once, I don't know how I can actually focus on any of this.
Capaduce! The enemy have the walls! Look to our defense, or all will be lost!
And there's no way we'll be able to fight them all off here, but we'll try. Put my guys back to back here to best protect me, but we're about to get charged by the Milanese bodyguard, and it is going to be painful. Well, actually, fortunately, he didn't give it a great charge. And I've got 105 men. I don't know if it'll be enough to actually pull him down or not.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Yeah, that Milanese general hasn't lost a man yet and is having absolutely no problem cutting through my town militia. It's already cut through about 20 of them for 1 loss. Don't think I'm going to be able to pull these guys down. And then there's even more bodyguard cav coming up. Yeah, so we're dead. The only thing I can say is that we might get lucky and actually kill one of the family members here. Yeah, we've only killed like 5 men in the bodyguard, and they've killed over half my unit.
Lord have mercy! Sacre bleu! Our enemy has taken control of the city.
Alright, so yeah, just gonna fast forward that, because that was fruitless.
Our foolish general has thrown his life away, and perhaps our chances of victory with it.
Got a few militia there. Alright, so Milan has successfully backstabbed me, but I'm about to counter-siege them, and I'm going to make them come out and fight me. I'm going to have to bring my other army back from campaigning against Portugal, and basically come back here and deal with what's become while I was gone. Stupid inquisitors. That reminds me, I need to get my assassins out after those jerks. Well, the Pope was Gregory the Mean. I'm taking it that a lot of people aren't going to be real upset about him. Yeah, I think I'm going to vote for a Milanese Pope now. So, our relations are very poor with all of these nations. Have to vote for one of these jerks. Whatever. Yeah, and the Milanese guy wins, of course. Alright. Get out of my way, Holy Roman Wieners. Alright, we're gonna siege this enemy town here.
Glory to France.
Maintain the siege. We've got to get this army out of Portuguese territory. It's gonna be a waste. Get them back over here where I can retrain them. Disband that unit. So that's all the time I have for this episode. Things are going to get a little bit hairy here, it looks like. We've got too many wars going on. May have to get into diplomacy on the next one, see if we can do any good to help slow down the fighting. But otherwise, we may get ourselves destroyed here with just being overwhelmed by other factions. But I don't know. We'll check it out and see. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.